Hey biologists, Mr. Fott here. Today I'm going to be walking us through how to complete the Google Expedition Observation of Life activity. Once we have the directions open, then we can see the very first thing we need to do is we need to download the Google Expedition app from the Google Play Store. You can use your own personal device, be it Android, Windows, or Mac, or Apple rather, or you can use your school-issued Chromebook device. Either or, any of these devices will work appropriately. So I'm going to be demonstrating how to do this on a Chromebook. However, just know that the same instructions would apply if you're using a personal device. First, we need to access the Google Play Store. On our Chromebooks, this is located at the bottom and it has the Play icon. Once we get this open and it loads, it's going to take us to the splash screen of the Google Play Store. It may pop up as one of the first few apps that should be here. If it doesn't, you can simply search for it at the search bar. It's called Expeditions. Once we find Expeditions, in this case, it will prompt you to install it. It will take a moment to install, but once you are ready to go, you'll be receiving on this splash screen. Then we can click Open. So Google Expeditions, this is an app in which allows us to venture out to a plethora of different locations. As a word of caution, however, all of these different locations are not automatically installed. So whichever one you would like to view, you need to download and install it as per the Google Expedition app. So in our directions, we're going to choose 3 different locations. I gave a few suggested. I gave 5 down here that we can choose from, and I'll use one of these here to represent our example today. Once you have chosen your location, we are looking for biotic and abiotic factors. So if you would like to venture beyond these 5 suggested ones, you're welcome to. However, just know it must fulfill the requirement of finding a minimum of 3 examples for biotic and abiotic factors. The examples that I gave go as follow: Underwater Galapagos, Underwater Caribbean, Lovers Key State Park, Living in Extreme Places, and Galapagos Islands. If we go back to Google Expedition, let's try and find one of these. If you're looking for them, you can use the search bar at the top to search tours. You can also scroll down, and this will scroll through all of the expeditions that are currently available. Here's one of the ones that I've already previously downloaded as indicated by the check mark, Underwater Galapagos. Let's use this for our example. Once you load up the expedition, it's going to prompt you to install it as per the Google Expedition app. Once it's installed, then you have these options below. We will not be using the guide feature since we all need to be on the same Wi-Fi signal. You can use one of these 2 options, however, View in VR, VR standing for virtual reality. Or if you don't want to use virtual reality, then you can choose the view and they will show up as still images. If you're going to use the view in VR, which I will be using today, you can use Google Cardboard if you would like and you have one available. You can also use the VR using your Chromebooks as well. I'm going to use this for the example today. This might take a moment to load as it's going to be loading a lot of images, possible videos, and information. What's neat about this is that once we get sent to this expedition location, Underwater in Galapagos, is that it allows us to explore the area. So this is not just a still image. What this is that we have the option to then, if we're on the Chromebook, either click and drag and we can look around, or since it's touchscreen, you can also use your finger. You'll notice in the center of the screen there's a white dot. That is your cursor. And so as you're looking around, you'll notice these little nodes indicated by the spheres with the dots in the center. Once you hover over one of these and either tap the screen or push select, then the node will open. From here, it's going to give you some information. This is indicating to us that what we've selected is sea lions, and it's going to give us some information. You can select between these nodes by using the arrows. Again, hover your cursor and tap the screen. The arrows will indicate where the new node has then opened. If you're done reading the information and you would like the node to close, use the X. Again, hover your cursor and tap the screen. When you're ready to choose a new location, find the original node, that's this big one right here with the gray text next to it, Look down below, and then this screen will pop up. Now we can use the left and right arrows to change the scene. Once again, hover your cursor and tap the screen. This will load the next scene. Once again, you can now feel free to roam about and explore the area. One additional feature that you can do is you may zoom in or zoom out by pinching the screen. That way you can get a little bit better of a view. Thank you all for watching. Let your teachers know if you happen to have any issues or if something is not downloading or working correctly. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day.